When Milton's Nicole Viscount came face-to-face with Taylor Swift in a private suite at Gayha Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City over the weekend, she was determined to stay cool, calm, and collected. After all, she was there with her fiancé, Craig Parmenter, who was a former college football teammate of both Swift boyfriend and Kansas City Chief tight end Travis Kelce and his brother, former Philadelphia Eagle Jason Kelce. She had to block out the fact that she's been a fan of the world's biggest pop star since she was 11 when she first heard Teardrops on My Guitar. She couldn't let in the memory of first seeing Swift perform when she was about 14 years old at Lincoln Financial Field. "I'll cry right now just thinking about it," she says. So when Swift greeted her in the suite, "Hi, I'm Taylor," Viscount didn't tell her she was a fan, gush about her music, or tell her how much her songs have meant to her. But I think she could probably tell just by looking in my eyes, Viscount admitted Tuesday, a few hours before her waitress shift at the summer house in Rehoboth Beach. Even though she had kept her emotions in check when she was breathing the same air as Swift, she woke up the next day and immediately burst into tears, overwhelmed by her whirlwind weekend that included a flight with Jason Kelce on his private jet to the game. "It all kind of hit me. And then all day I was just giggling every once in a while because it all seems so surreal," says Viscount, a Dewey Beach native. "Today I'm just walking around my house trying to figure out how to be a normal person again." This past weekend, Jason Kelce invited them to spend a busy weekend with him. And boy was it. Then came the crowing moment of the weekend. Viscount and Parmenter finally got word that their security clearance was approved, allowing them to travel with the Kelces on a private jet from Philadelphia to Kansas City to attend the AFC Championship game, which the Chiefs won over the Buffalo Bills 32-29. "We actually missed the Eagles game because his jet doesn't have Wi-Fi yet, which was kind of upsetting," Viscount says with a laugh. They left right as the Eagles game was starting and landed just in time to arrive at Arrowhead around kickoff. Since Viscount had never attended an NFL game before, they decided to watch from the stands and seats on the 25-yard line, 5 rows behind the Chiefs bench. Viscount went up to Swift's suite with Parmenter before the game ended, joining other old friends of the Kelces. Swift's father Scott introduced himself to Viscount and Parmenter first, taking note of her Eagles hat since the Swifts are Pennsylvania natives. Once he heard they were from Delaware, there was an instant first state connection, and then the moment any Swift fan would dream of happened. The singer walked up to them and introduced herself, which Viscount still finds funny, and gave them a hug. She asked how they knew her boyfriend, and Parmenter started telling her stories about their college days. Swift wanted a photo of herself with all of Travis Kelce's old friends, and after it was taken, she announced she would take a photo with anyone who wanted one. That was Viscount's opening to get her Swiftie selfie. She waited for me to fumble around with my phone, very graciously, and then she kissed me on my cheek, Viscount says. "I will probably never wash my face again." Since posting the photograph on social media, she jokes that she's the most popular person in Delaware. "People who I haven't talked to forever are coming out of the woodwork. It's so funny because I would do the same thing if someone from my state met Taylor Swift." Afterward, she told Jason Kelce it was the best day of her life, and he laughed. "And I was like, I'm being serious," Viscount says. While Travis Kelce was on the field, Swift watched the game and also gave time to her guests. But after Travis Kelce joined the group, following the on-field celebration, he was the center of her attention. Once he was in the room, all she did was follow him around to take pictures of him with his family and friends, make sure that he had something to drink and was having a good time, Viscount says. She was the literal definition of a supportive, happy girlfriend.